Is Devil Doll a much better creepy doll movie than all the Chucky movies? Well, to find that out, guys, you just have to watch the rest of this video. I got a gear. Oh, that reminds me, an old mate of mine once went for an audition as a ventriloquist act to Britain's Got Talent. Unfortunately, it didn't end very good because he was knocked back for the simple reason that he kept talking to himself. Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now, for this video, I'd like to talk about, well, first, I watched two movies over the weekend, but this is the main movie I'm going to talk about. Now, I watched this just last night, actually. Now, the movie is from 1964. It stars Yvonne Remain, Brian's Holiday, and William Sylvester, and it was directed by Richard Gordon, and that movie is called Devil Doll. Okay then, guys, as per usual, before I say anything further about the movie and give me thoughts on the storyline as a whole, I'll just read you the synopsis on the back of this DVD, just in case you're not familiar with this movie. He walks, he talks, he kills. Grab a good seat and don't look away from the stage, for the great Varelli, played by Brian's Holiday, is about to dazzle London with his eerie mixture of hypnotism and ventriloquism. However, there may be something a little too lifelike about this dummy Hugo, who has the ability to walk across the stage all by himself. Ooh, creepy. Now, Varelli has become obsessed with Marianne, played by Yvonne Remain, a heiress who proves to be the key to the powerful mesmerist's insidious plans. Marianne's boyfriend, reporter Mark English, played by William Sylvester, suspects that evil is at work and becomes determined to uncover the secret, terrifying link between hypnotist Varelli and the wooden Hugo, a creature born from your darkest nightmares. Experiencing the haunting imagery and unforgettable twist ending of Devil Doll, the cult horror classic from producer Richard Gordon, which has chilled audience for decades. Hailed as tense and terrifying all the way by the Dark Side magazine and genuinely eerie by Shivers magazine, this gem of psychological suspense and supernatural thrills can now be enjoyed in a dazzling new transfer, so little Hugo can reach out and shock you like never before. So there you go, guys. That's a synopsis for this 1963 black and white British chiller, Devil Doll. Oh, fantastic movie, yeah. Okay then, guys, I'll just show you the back there, guys, before I proceed any further. There's the lovely Yvonne Remain there, who you'll remember was in with Oliver Reed in Curse of the Werewolf, and there's the evil hypnotist Varelli, and there's Hugo, the demonic ventriloquist doll, taking his name from the same ventriloquist doll that was in the British 1945 horror anthology Dead of Night. Okay then, guys, on to my thoughts now on Devil Doll as a whole. Oh, what can I say about this movie? This was absolutely fantastic. But you've got to be a fan of the old British black and white movies from the 1960s to appreciate just how fantastic this movie is. It may not be for everybody, but I loved it. I really did, and I watched the commentary as well. So I watched it twice last night. Oh, this guy, this hypnotist, he's a real evil swine. He really is. He's got evil designs on Yvonne Remain, because what he wants to do, he wants to hypnotise her to get her under his power. And what he's going to do, he's going to marry her. And in a couple of months after they've been married, he's going to kill her and claim her money because she's a rich heiress, yeah. So it opens up like we see him on stage and not doing his acting, that, And the eerie thing that first strikes you when you first see Varelli on the stage is the way this ventriloquist doll of his, Hugo, just gets up and walks to the edge of the stage. It's real creepy, this guy, because you wonder, oh, how's he doing that? Has the dog got a life of its own? Very, very eerie movie. I think this is the creepiest, eeriest creepy doll movie I've ever seen in a long time. But yeah, I really enjoyed every minute of this. This has actually got two versions on it. It's got the continental version, which was a couple of scenes that were cut from the American and English version. And there's one scene where the hypnotist he gets a lady on. He gets a lady on stage and hypnotized and makes her strip off on the stage. Oh.
Oh, you are awful, but I like you.
Yeah, so I haven't watched that part yet. And there's another scene as well, a stabbing scene that's a little bit more lengthy, just a couple of extra seconds. But other than that, like the movie, like is basically whole in each version, you know. But oh yeah, this is great. This guy's great shots of 1960s London and that, the Houses of Parliament and that, and the Hotel Dorchester and that, and great performance all around by the cast, especially this guy playing this evil hypnotist, ventriloquist act. What I like best about the movie, guys, it combined the two elements of hypnosis and ventriloquism, and he did it to a real fantastic extent, guys. This is an absolute classic of horror cinema, Devil Doll. If you haven't seen Devil Doll and you like your creepy doll movies, I highly recommend that you get yourself a copy of this DVD. The picture quality is excellent. You think it was a Blu-ray, and wonderful performances and that, and Yvonne Romain looks absolutely gorgeous in this. Well, as she always does in all of her movies and that, and but he was really evil. This guy here playing the hypnotist, like after their money, and then you've got like a boyfriend as well, the reporter. He's sort of like investigating this guy and that, and but like what as I said before, what he's trying to do, Varelli, he's trying to get Yvonne Romain under his power, so they can, with a view to marrying her, and then basically, after a couple of months killing her by using Hugo, to sort of like carry out this dastardly act, but oh yeah, this is a real creepy doll, this Hugo and that, and so you're wondering, you're scratching your head right through the movie. How does he? I don't want to give too much away, guys. This has got a great twist ending, this Devil Doll. You're scratching your head, basically wondering how does he do that? How does he get the doll to walk? Unaided, like, but yeah, I really enjoyed this, and absolute classic, as I say, of British horror cinema of the 1960s and that, and I love the set and the theatre and that, and this he's real cold-blooded character, this guy really is, and that, and the director, Richard Gordon, he did a fantastic job putting this movie together, and I listened to the commentary. I'm very, very interested in that, the facts he relates and that, about this movie, and the money it took getting it together and that, he was going to do a sequel, and it was at the 90s, I think it was the 90s or the early 2000s, but it fell through, didn't come to fruition, so there was another one made called Dummy, which I don't think it was really a direct remake of this, but he was going to do a direct remake of Devil Doll, according to what I can gather from the commentary. But he just done this other one called Dummy, yeah. But oh yeah, this is great. This, guys, it really is. This is one of the best horror movies. I'm not just one of the best creepy doll movies I've seen. I would actually rate this as one of the best British horror movies I've seen in my whole life, and I'm certainly keeping this in my collection. I should be watching this often. Great rewatchability factor, and great shots, as I say, of Britain in the 1960s and that, and the way he gets the doll you got, and the way, like, when the reporter, what he does, like, while his back's turned, the hypnotist's back's turned, he's meeting business people or something like that. What he does, he sneaks into the room where he's got Hugo, the ventriloquist doll. He keeps him like in this cage thing and that, and what he does, this reporter, he tests the doll to see if there's any if it's manipulated by robotics and that, he takes its head off and that, and he probes it and that, but there's no trace of robotics like in that, so it just gets you wondering all the more. This doll seems to have a life of its own, very, very creepy doll, and actually comes to him in the middle of the night. Oh, very, very creepy scene, guys. It actually comes to the reporter in the middle of the night and stands at the foot of his bed, and it says something like, it gives him a message about like this guy's got a dark past going back to 1940s Germany, but I won't say any more about it, guys. I'll let you see it for yourself. He's got a very, very dark past. He did something very, very dark, and well, basically something he shouldn't have done in the 1940s Germany pertaining to his act. But I'll leave it there. Very, very easy. And the doll creeps into his bedroom and that, Well, of course, he tells his a colleague and that, you know, he said, oh, you must have been dreaming and that, you know, but the doll did actually visit him, yeah. Oh, yeah, I enjoyed every minute of this, guys. It's great, it really is. Okay, then, guys, now on to the question I posed in the, both in the thumbnail and also in this, you know, the start of this video. Is Devil Doll better than all the Chucky movies? I'd say yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Oh, yeah, I enjoyed this more than all the Chucky movies put together. Yeah, and that's saying something because I do love, well, I don't love all the Chucky movies, but I love the first couple, you know, especially the one where the Curse of Chucky, where they're in the creepy house and that girl's in the wheelchair. But, oh, yeah, this is definitely, I enjoyed this miles better than Chucky. It's just the way Richard Gordon, you know, does the story, directs the story. This is based on a short story, actually. It was written in the 1950s, but obviously, as is often the case, the filmmakers changed the story and that to sort of like they gave their own sort of like spin on it. Yeah, but this, yeah, it appeared in a mystery magazine, Devil Doll. So it's from a short story. Oh, but wonderful experience, guys. This ticked all the boxes for me. This movie, Devil Doll, and there's the special features there, guys. If you want to freeze your cameras and take those in, you know. Yeah, this is digital remastered transfer, and it's got the original trailer and the commentary, as I say, by the producer Richard Gordon and film historian Tom Weaver, and then the gallery publicity and production photos and the poster and promotional artwork. But yeah, guys, if you love your creepy doll movies, I'd highly recommend this, Devil Doll. Okay then, guys, on to a rating. No hesitation whatsoever. I'm going to give Devil Doll a full 10 out of 10 because that's how much I enjoyed this masterpiece of British horror cinema from the early 1960s, you know, and this is right up there with, you know, Carnival of Souls, you know, Night of the Living Dead, you know, the sweet sound of death, you know, movies like that. It's right up there in my estimation. I shall be watching this often, yeah. So there you go, guys. That concludes my review of the 1963 ventriloquist horror movie, Devil Doll. Have any of you seen Devil Doll? What did you think of it? Do you share my high opinion of it? That it was a fantastic you know, creepy doll movie, you know, creepy ventriloquist doll movie. Yeah, leave the comments down below. Let's get a discussion going about Devil Doll. Okay, then, guys, that's it. Now, before I go, I've got to show you another movie, the other movie I watched over the weekend. And by contrast, this was absolutely abysmal. It was a load of bloody cack. And that movie is called Devil Times 5. I'm not going to say too much about this, guys, because, you know, I'm going to waste my breath the more I talk about it. Let's just say it was very, very disappointing. You know, it looked good, like a lovely cover and that, you know, about these killer kids, who the bus crashes and that, you know, in the snow. Lovely snowy setting, by the way. I think that's about the only bloody thing I liked about it. The coach crashes, they're a bit like, they're sort of like from a mental hospital, and the coach crashes deep in the American, you know, the backwoods and that, and he goes to this house where these people are and that, and basically, well, I expected a real bloodbath and that, you know, action and that, you know, but it was boring, guys, it really was. There's the reversible artwork. The Horrible House on the Hill, which is other title. But yeah, guys, it was a load of bloody rubbish, it was. I hated it, you know, especially that first kill, where they're just sort of like, is it the bus driver? They all corner him like in a barn and that, and he's sort of like laying into him with hammers and that. But it's slow. It's like when they're picking the hammer up, they're going. Oh my god, guys, it was really boring. Yeah, I did not like it at all. Don't be deceived by the cover, guys. You know, it's not it. You know, all the glitters is not gold. And yeah, so I'll put this on eBay. I didn't like it. It's a shame again. Deceived by the cover, beautiful cover, and that. This is from 1974. And there's much better Killer Kids movie, guys. Children of the Damned, Village of the Damned. Much better Killer Kids movies. This was one of the worst, guys. Even the kids weren't frightening. You know, it was just a load of rubbish, guys. So a big fat zero, a big fat thumbs down for the abysmal, awful Devil Times 5. Where's the rubbish bin? Bullseye. You can't beat a bit of bully. Okay then, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the review. Usual. You like it, please feel free to share, subscribe, comment. All going well. I'll be back again very, very soon with another video. And I've just got to say, guys, I've got to spout another superlative about this. I really love this. And if you like as I say, if you like your creepy ventriloquist doll movies and you haven't got this in the collection, you need to have it in your collection. But that's just my opinion. You know, see for yourself and fine. Okay then, guys, I'll leave it there. Ta-ta for now.